Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, and we're off for more Pikmin. In the last episode, we've cleaned out the Forest of Hope. We had half the day to just chill and, well, talk about why I'm redoing this project. Which, ironically enough, because of how you play Pikmin, and the differences between the GameCube and the Wii version in terms of how you play it, or what buffs and negatives you get with like the new Pikmin AI and the further reach, but then you have motion controls, which can be a blessing and a curse. It changes the way you play it, and even then, it's like both my old original project as well as this Redux in better, higher quality and the quality that I make now. They both have value. They both are unique runs with different plans and strategies, and it also shows my growth on how often I play this game. Because this game is much more replayable than Pikmin 3. I talked about that as well. That's my personal opinion at least. But in the last episode, we grabbed the Sagittarius, which is kind of fitting because the last diary entry that we had, like yesterday, talks about his family and missing them, as well as talking about that we don't need every part, which, I mean, to be fair, the family heirlooms seem to not be important. But enough about that. We have amassed an army since going into the impact site and then scrounging what we wanted in the Forest of Hope. Choice fights that we didn't want to get, well, we glitch crushed from enemies. Can't do that with babies. So, with only one loss, we're going to be hopping back into the Forest Navel to finish this place off, because the Omega Stabilizer is just down there on the floor, because we already took out Puffstool, we just couldn't get it back in time, but that's fine, it's right there. We can go get some nectar while we're waiting. But, we want to get some bomb rocks. So we can take out just one more wall, so that we have a clean path to that piece to the left. Also, we need a bunch of blues, because we're going to go for the one in the water, because that's literally all we got to do. So, starting off, let's grab 35 yellows, methinks. Again, don't have that many yellows. We don't need over 100, which is why I don't have over 100. There is a lot of leaves. That's not good. We're definitely going to need some nectar. It's fine. We had a lot of time to chill in the last few episodes. We got a bit of nectar here and there, a bit of food, but obviously didn't have enough time still to find enough nectar to have a whole team of 100 absorb. That's fine, because we can just hop down here. Get some flowers to do some pluckety here. Swarm this. I said swarm this. There we go. Okay, a bit weird. And we're gonna... Can we not with this? Please, don't need the geyser. Just want some yellows. Not all of them. So when they're going back with that piece, we can finish off taking out this dark wall. That's literally all we need. So, we won't be bringing all of our Pikmin down right this moment. And hopefully none of the enemies have respawned because, well, the further you go in the game, like the further amount of days that you progress through the month, being on the planet, the harder the enemy loadouts get. You're kind of punished for taking your time. And when that happens, when the enemy loadout changes significantly, enemies respawn because obviously they're new enemies. So hopefully we haven't had so many enemies respawn here. Okay, so that's now fixed. We have an Omega Stabilizer. Apparently we already had 3, because that just replaced one of the frames. This is the dolphin's fin. It's a little beaten up, but it should still function. I've made great strides in repairing the dolphin. With this, I should be able to fly again, even if I don't recover all 30 parts, which is something that we just talked about in the log last night. And I now have recovered 17 out of 30 parts. If I can just find 12 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. And that is a lot of bomb rocks. I don't think I need that many. And they also grabbed that in the cutscene and rejoined my team, so that was perfect. That actually saved a bit of time. Because time freezes when you're in a cutscene like that. So we'll grab these guys. Follow me, bomb squad. I'll bypass you, because if we take out these walls, we don't need to worry about these blowhogs ever again. Well, these particular ones, at least. Okay, that's not ideal. One bomb takes them all! Oh, that'll blow them up. Boom! One more! Actually drop it. Actually drop it. Why do you keep running around? Oh, that actually worked. Holy hell. Okay. We're pro-playing here. Can you stop following me, please? Can you stop following me, please? Get out of my range! What the hell? This
Sweetie,
guy's stalking me!
I am coming for the booty.
How far from your own home do you want to go? He actually got one. You arse. Oh, and then he decides to borrow. Why did he go so far from his home spot? I've never seen him travel that far before. That was a bit dicky tree. Right, if we blow open this wall, we can just go straight back to base from here. So yeah, how many bombs do you want? That many bombs, okay. Don't need these bombs, unfortunately. Right. Really? Only one puddle of nectar? That's not ideal. Oh, it's a little bit more. You know what? Hold a Pikmin here. Get yellow ready. Wisp! Wispy! Wispy! There we go. Don't drink it. Oh, drink it then. Feckin' hell, man. What's the point of me trying to, like, knock one down and then a leaf just decides, ooh, blood sippies. Right, quarter of the day is gone and we've done nothing. Let's speed this up a little. Did I call them all? I did call them all. Okay, cool. Worry about food later. Let's nectarize here. Right, awesome sauce. Just remembered, I need to get some reds. So we want to put the, no, actually, I just do need the yellows. Never mind. Ignore me, ignore me. We do need reds to get that piece out of there once we've used the yellows to do what we need to do. But we also need blues to do what we need to do as well. So, just got to think about this. So, what we're going to do is come over here. Dismiss our Pikmin here because they're safe on this ledge. I did not want a bomb, so can you just stop that? There we are. Awesome. Just making sure I didn't have any yellows with me. Got a bunch of fiery blowhogs here. Hopefully we won't have to deal with them. We're going in the water. We're going swimming. A couple of leaves. That should not be a problem. Ship pieces right there. We've got 2 wollywogs. With 65, they shouldn't be a hassle. Should just be able to swarm. And they should get stuck. He's stuck. He's not jumping. Call them back before he dies. I've lost a couple to void out. A few more to void out. Cheeky. This is why we bring a bit of a surplus. Call them back, call them back, call them back. He should die upon landing. Yep, there we are. And a couple of them got crushed on his legs. That's fine. That went really well. And now we have the Anti-Dioxin filter. We didn't have to actually kill any enemies to get this, but it makes it a little bit easier taking out the wollywogs. Because they're probably going to swarm you while you're trying to pick up the damn thing. This fits over the rocket's exhaust ports and filters out all the disease-causing agents from the ship's exhaust. That means I'll be able to move around without polluting the planet's atmosphere. I feel worlds better. So the ship is also very economical, because, I mean, every time it blasts off right now, my god, the carbon dioxide it spits out. You see that flare every time we blast off. That cannot be good. So, actually, I just remembered, I want to drop all my Pikmin on this, because they're going to move quick. Now, I believe they'll go in this angle toward the bridge, which is right here, and I want to be the one distracting the blowholes. So, I want you to face over here, my guy. I punched you, you'd think you'll be agitated. Okay, you're not turning. That's a bit weird. Ow. I got hit by his bottom. It's fine. I'm just going to stun you, so you chuck first, before you blow. And there we are! We're clear! Let's get our yellows. Ignore you. Actually, you're only one. As soon as they attack him from behind, there we are, he's dead. Let's not pick up the food, please. And that male shearwig seems to not be there. Okay, we can start on this now. You want a small... Oh, he stayed here! You cheek! So you stay put. You don't go back to home base. Interesting. Okay, we want to zoom out and have it up. No, this way. And walk in on your own, and we have the beady long legs. This thing has its weak... Wow, really? That was a bad start. What I want to do... Stop crushing my Pikmin. I'm trying to get in underneath you. Don't fight his legs. We want to be underneath him here. And then we want to toss straight up and hit his carapace. By hitting his bulbous bottom there, with yellows, we can easily reach and do damage. You need to do this battle with yellows, otherwise you're going to have a bad time. Anti-Dioxin filter. The laws of deep space require all ships to eliminate all pollutants. Sounds good. I've now recovered 18 out of 30 parts. If I can just find 11 more, should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. And I'm losing Pikmin because I don't crash. Let me call them all back here. When he shakes his bottom like that, that means he's going to walk around a lot faster. And he'll also shake off your Pikmin, so call them right before he does that. You can just go right back to tossing them on him. Keep the pressure on, and you should be able to kill him with minimal casualties. Just watch his legs, because they can be erratic. And sometimes he can leave the arena. But sometimes that can also cause problems, because he's not supposed to. He can, though. So don't have any Pikmin around the area. He's steaming? Is he a machine? Bit weird. Let's put this guy out of commission. And here we are! Fireworks everywhere! Confetti! Opens up like a party ball. And it's an all. The guard satellite. Deep space is filled with dangers. This automated satellite does its part to help guard both me and my spaceship. I'll sleep better at night once this little satellite is back on duty. So it's a security program. Would have warned us of threats like the meteor, but hey-ho. That's it. We're done. We don't need our... Wow, really? Just because I said I don't need you doesn't mean you have to burn up. There you go, little buddy. Right, as I was saying, we don't need our yellows anymore, so let's just gather some food. Just send them all back home, might as well. And there's also something else that we can do as well, actually. Yeah, I will do this, actually.
Later.
Okay, I had to look it up. Also, some people went in because I tried to press the button again. I had to look it up because I couldn't remember what it is. On GameCube, it's hold down on the D-pad. But on Wii, it's hold the 2 button. And you can lie down. Oh, whoops, I accidentally moved. My bad. There we go. And then Pikmin can pick me up. Wait, no. Have them with me. And then do this. There we go. And that Pikmin should follow. If not, it's not a problem. But yeah, you can lie down and let Pikmin carry you, so you don't have to do it yourself. Bit of a weird thing, really, because you just move faster by yourself, so why would you ever use that? And I wanted to show it off right then and there, because I'm never going to use that. But I just thought I'd show that off real quick. So where is everybody right now? A bunch of yellows are stuck. Of course they are. Where are they stuck exactly? Against that wall. Stop getting stuck, guys, and just follow the path. It's not difficult. Anyways, we need reds to get that piece back, mainly because that, you know, there's a bunch of fire guys around still, and because I never got any more Pikmin out, all the sprouts have shown up. Not too big of a problem, because, once again, we have all the shit pieces other than that one, but we've still got plenty of time in the day to actually go pick that up, so let's go do this real quick. A couple of our Pikmin here. We just got a honey wisp, so I'm going to nectarize what I have here. And nectarize! That looked good. That was not so good. Okay. It looked good, but it actually weren't. Just going to put all my yellows away. Bomb rocks are not a problem. At just over 100. You know what? I can live with that. Are you... How the hell? I told all my Pikmin to go in the base, and somehow this particular one just walked off the edge when they're supposed to go in? That's an automated sequence, and they cocked it up. How do you even manage? Having some weird things. Anyway, I'm just going to grab a bunch of reds just to grab this. We've got a quarter of the day to get it back. And with those walls blown up, we should be able to get it back pretty easily. And then we'll never have to come back here. Another thing that this isn't exactly my favourite level is because of the music, really. Like, I know the layout well, but it's mostly because of the obstacles and what you have to do to get through. Because some of the most jerkish stuff happens in this level. Like, even most of the glitches, like, voiding out, like, when you get into Libra and it bounces off, if it bounces and your Pikmin are still holding out, the piece, as well as your Pikmin, can go into the void, and when that happens, it's like, the piece won't actually come back into the next day, which is incredibly dumb. And yet, you've lost Pikmin because they just decide to bounce with it, so, yeah, a bit weird, but that's how it is. There's some grass here, actually, you know what, I'm going to toss my reds onto some of these grassy spots here, see if I can get a bit more nectar. I'm not going to bother with this one, because it's surrounded by pellet posies, and I don't want to be dealing with that. Although I will just get these pellet posies out of the way. What? Whoa, 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 okay. Why is he going in that direction? You were fine up here, good sir. Again, very odd. I don't know why he decided to go in a different direction than this guy, but... he'll get back, I guess? I don't know. Alright, we didn't get many puddles of nectar there. That's not the best. That's fine, because when we get into the distant spring, we'll have awesome opportunities at base in order to get nectar. Guard satellite. This has protected me from space pirates many, many times. Cool. Is it like a laser as well as a computer? I have now recovered 19 out of 30 parts. If I can just find 10 more, should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. And those 10 pieces are all in the distant spring. Where's the last one? That might be why we need to increase our ship's capabilities. Stick it in that whole thing. There you go, you silly mucker. He's really gone the long way round. You know what? Stop picking that up, buddy, and just come straight up here. You're hurting yourself. I was about to say, where is he? He's not coming up the slope. I'm missing a Pikmin. Why is there a red just left all the way over there? What the shenanigans? I was going to nectarize, and you have to make me run cross country again. Mate, what are you doing? Mate, what are you doing? I'm calling. Calling. Someone is calling. You know, I haven't watched the World Ends View anime yet. I really need to. There's a lot of animes I need to watch. Right, so, we need to focus on blues. So, I'm actually going to put all my reds away, get out a bunch of blues, and start nectarizing. That'd be the best plan. We are. Right, blues, gimme. That's 100 blues. That's a lot of leaves. 2 puddles here. That sounds good. Right. Bunch. 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 Swarm! Oh, that was good. That was good. That was good. That's good. I'll take. I'll take. Where's the other puddle? It's down here. Everyone with me? Everyone with me. Right. Right. Could be a little bit better, but again, we can get nectar next time. So that's it. That's also the Forest Navel done. We've basically just completed every level back to back once we got the blues. Well, after one additional visit to this place, but yeah, we went back to the impact site, finished that off. We went back to the Forest of Hope, finished that off. Then we went back here, finished this place off. Even though things didn't exactly go to plan starting off, we still did it with time to spare. So, that just leaves the distant spring to get the last 10 of our 11 ship parts. Hey, where did the bomb rocks go? They were there, underneath the yellow onion. Where have they gone? Of course, it won't display stuff like that. Even if you have a ship piece around here, it won't display it. De-renders all that stuff, even the pellet posies. Because they're not needed. It's the end of the day. They're probably getting devoured by the creatures of the night as we speak. Which we also can't see until we blast off, because we probably alert them with our launch. Speaking of, Wollywog. Piss off. 8 days since impact. The Pikmin always carry their prey back to the onions. Close observation indicates that taking food pellets to onions of the same colour results in the release of larger numbers of Pikmin seeds. I've also found ways to group Pikmin by colour. I can grab one, swap it out, or dismiss them into like-coloured groups. Or, if they're holding bum rocks, they'll go into their own separate pile. And there we are! Everyone's now hit over 100, and we are ready for the distant spring. We lost 13 Pikmin, sprouted 23, made bank. Bit weird saying that with Pikmin, but hey, that's how it is. As I said, ready for the area that we haven't actually visited yet for like the past 3 days. The distant spring. See you guys then.